to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Tell the story. Long story short, we're at my suite in Las Vegas, and he was doing the interview, and I had my kids there. We're doing the interview. We're talking to my kids. Are doing front flips on the bed. Boom. We're like, hey, what's going on? Be careful. That was crazy. Hey, Stitch. Sorry.
Legend, Stitch Duran. KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. We're in Abu Dhabi here. I'm delighted to be joined by Mr. Andy Ruiz, looking very well, with a lot of bling on. People can't see the shoes, but maybe we'll show them later on. How are you, mate?
I'm good, man. I'm fantastic. We came a long way, man, just to come and support Zurdo, and know he's going to come and do his thing.
I mean, by the time this video goes out, it might be tomorrow, so let's get your prediction for Zurdo Ramirez and Dimitri Bivol. We know Dimitri Bivol caused a huge upset in the world of boxing a few months ago when he beat Canelo, your fellow Mexican. But what do you think is going to happen here today?
I think it's going to be a hell of a fight, man. Both of them are hungry. None of them want to lose. Bivol wants to still be champion. Zurdo didn't come all the way over here to not try his best to win, you know. So I believe Zurdo has all the abilities to win. He's tall, he's long, he throws punches, he's going to pressure him. I think he's going to break him down in the later rounds, and I think Zurdo's going to end up winning.
Okay, not long to find out. Now, in regards to yourself, obviously coming off a good win recently, you were happy with your display?
Yeah, I'm not happy 100% because of my long layoff. Me fighting my first lefty, it was a little awkward, but we stuck to the game plan. We did what we had to do, and, we were smart. We had to be cautious, and we had to be careful with that left hand that he brings, So, we just trained really hard for this fight, and I'm just happy we won.
How close is the Deontay Wilder fight? We've heard words from relevant people to say that is the next fight for yourself and also for Deontay Wilder. How close is that fight to happening, Andy?
I don't know. It's all up to him, I'm here to fight whoever. The only thing that I want is the opportunity to fight for the world title again. And if that fight gets closer for me to fight Tyson Fury, then I want it, because that's the bout that I'm aiming for. That's the bout that I'm missing. That's the bout that I want, the WBC bout. And I'm not going to stop boxing. I'm not going to stop quitting until I get that belt.
Now, there is another one of your former opponents in the building here today, Nancy Joshua. Have you seen him, Andy, yet?
No, we're actually in the same role right now. And before I came over here, I was going to go over there and congratulate him and say hi and all that, but later on I will.
Is a trilogy with Nancy Joshua on the hit list, should we say?
Of course, and I was telling one of the guys when I was sitting down, I was like, man, you should tell Eddie Hearn, maybe he could do the trilogy here in Abu Dhabi. That would be awesome.
Why not? You fought in Saudi Arabia, why not?
Yeah, why not, man? I feel in every fight, there's always has to be a trilogy. If one won and the other person won, there always has to be the third fight, and I'm here to take any challenges.
If I was to give you like an open house invitation and say, just name me 3 fighters, whoever they are, forget politics, forget promotions, etc. 3 fights that you would want next at this stage of your career. Who are the 3 that you'd pick in order?
Tyson, Fury, Usyk, and Wilder. I think those are only the top ones that I haven't fought. And I feel before I retire, before I step out of the ring and all that, I want to fight with the best, And those, I feel those are the best.
Would you want to fight with Tyson Fury ahead of the one with Wilder that could happen next for you?
Of course, but for some reason I have a gut feeling that if Wilder fights me and he wins, he's gonna have to fight Tyson Fury, and I feel he doesn't want to fight Tyson Fury. I don't think he wants the WC bout. I think he wants to fight Usyk so he could get all the other bouts that he's never had, And I'm kind of aiming for the other direction because since I had those bouts, I want the WBC bouts. So that's why I'm waiting patiently, man. I'm waiting patiently. I'm staying busy. I know I had a long layoff because of the surgeries that I had, but I'm back, baby.
We've obviously seen your physique now compared to like a year, 2 years ago. This is the new version, Andy Ruiz 2.0. So is this the version we're going to see in future fights, period?
No, you know, there's always gains. There's always improve to gains, and always time to improve more. You know, I feel a fighter shouldn't always be satisfied of how he's doing or anything like that. I feel he needs to progress, and you know, work as hard as he can.
You mentioned the story when I interviewed you in the suite in Vegas with your kids running wild and we had to stop, start, etc. But do you remember the first time that you were ever told about Anthony Joshua? Do you remember that?
You told me. You told me. Yeah.
I told you there's a heavyweight from the UK, about 5 or 6-0, and you said, I've never heard of him, but I'm going to check him out. And then a few years later, you actually stunned the boxing world by actually stopping or knocking out Anthony Joshua at Madison Square Garden. So,
yeah, that was an amazing night, man, and I do remember that. And you know, things happen for a reason, and I'm just happy that we did get that chance and we get that victory too.
Whether it's Wilder or whoever, when do you want to be in the ring next?
By the beginning of next year, maybe Cinco de Mayo. Congratulations, brother. Yeah. How you doing, man?
Allow your fire there.
Yeah, man. As soon as possible. Like I said, even if I'm over here on vacation, I'm still working out. I'm still running. I'm still trying to stay active. Something that I didn't do before, you know. And before, I never had my own personal gym. So now that I have my own personal gym, I'm always in there. So it's a lot different.
Okay. Well, listen, we're going to look forward to the main event, obviously, which is going to take place in a couple of hours. Very late timings here in Abu Dhabi. There's, I think that's Mr. Gomez there behind you. Oh, yeah. You all right, Eric? Yeah, we'll look forward to hopefully a great main event and also a great co-main event between Chantel Cameron and Jessica McCaskill. You a fan of women's boxing, Andy?
Yeah, actually, I seen her become champion, the one that's gonna fight, and you know, best woman wins. Because I know this sport is really tough, especially when girls are coming together, throwing bombs, and it's crazy.
We'll look forward to it. Andy Ruiz, thank you very much for talking to IFL TV as always, and we look forward to hearing your next fight news.
Thank you.
Respect. Thank you very much.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.